Hey y'all. So get this. So I was um I was reading Psalms 23, and we all know Psalms 23 and how it says in verse 1 and 2 that the Lord is my shepherd, like I want for nothing. And then in verse 2 it says he makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters, right? But what I didn't know, so I was watching William Jackson. If you've never heard of him, he's a prayer warrior, intercessor, all the things, right? Very wise, very wise. Holy Spirit speaks through him for sure. I was watching him preach, y'all, and he said something so profound because he explained, because as you know, the analogy that David uses in Psalms 23 is the Lord is as his shepherd, because David was a shepherd boy before he was anointed king. Before he became king, he was a shepherd, and he had been a shepherd all his childhood, right? So he knew and understood the concept. And so William was explaining that with shepherds, not only are they responsible for the life and livelihood of their sheep, but they also have to be proactive in removing certain dangers. And so with sheep, because they have wool on their body, if they if that wool gets wet, so if they're in chaotic waters or in like the ocean or something, if that wool gets wet, especially around their neck, it becomes heavy and it anchors them, and they could drown in the water. So to be led by still waters keeps them safe. And it adds to the intentionality of God, because if we choose God as our anchor, then God won't allow the anchors of this world to drown us. My God, He will not allow the anchors and the sin and all these things and all the deception from the enemy to keep us bound and drown us and ultimately keep us from Him.